Welcome, welcome to the land of Iceland. Welcome to the Magnus Club.
Whew, that was beautiful. Not in my contract, but that you were singing, but that was beautiful. Well, folks, here we are for the second annual Magnus Classic, with, of course, Magnus from Magnus, the host, and a great athletes this year. You guys are going to be really pleased. 14 best athletes in the world. Had a meeting last night, Magnus. These guys are ready to go. Promised us a great competition. Actually, very little conversation in the rules, which I was really surprised. All professionals here, they're ready to go. What's your thoughts for the day?
Well, I'm really looking out for the stone press. We got a Magnus Classic record stone here. We got 2 stones basically for a world record. And Jacob Finnerty, he just wants to start on a world record. So let's see how it goes.
Right. I'm a little practical. A Canadian boy as champion last year, being a Canadian as well. But he's got his work cut out for him this year for sure. Great team events. I promise you guys, these guys are gonna give everything they got today. We're gonna get started with the first event. Maggie, the first event is?
First is this overhead stone press.
Okay, first stone weight is?
First stone is about 100 kilos. We got 112, we got 133, we got 138, which is Magnus Classic record and an Icelandic record. We got 140 or 147, which is a world record, and we got 150, again a world record.
Well, it wouldn't be an Icelandic event if we didn't start it out with a challenge. So it's going to be a great challenge. So everybody, we're getting ready to go. I hope you're ready out there. We're ready here. Athletes and audience, everybody ready? All right, here we go. First athlete up is?
Pierre Mortel.
Pierre Mortel. Let's bring him on. Let's get this event started. Big round of applause. Here we go, folks. Come on, Pierre. Let's go. They have 1 minute to do the lift.
To pick the lift, they can try as multiple times as they can in 1 minute. If they fail a stone, like their starting stone, but they got 3 lifts, 3 stones to choose from. 100 kilo stone.
100 kilo stone.
Pierre Mortel from France.
Looking for press it out. Wasn't long. Hold for. We're looking for a second. 40 seconds. Let's go, Pierre. Now is Pierre new in this event?
This time.
Come on, Pierre.
It was the first time last year. The stone press last year, shot a lot of the guys. But the stone press is all about balance and control.
Yes, good lift. Good lift.
Good job.
Okay, Magnus, we just need to move over here. I guess our mic is cutting out for the live crowd for the event. So we good there? Okay. Okay, awesome. Okay. Next athlete.
So now we got Stefan Karl Torfason. He's actually the son of Torfi Olafsson, the mammoth.
That's right.
So he calls himself the baby mammoth.
Yeah. Wow. Also a tall man himself. When is the last time that Torfi competed?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
But remember, Torfi at some point was like weighing 200 kilos.
Yeah.
So Stefan isn't there yet.
No. No.
Still a big guy.
Long and lean. Hopefully he's still got some of Dad's genes in him. I'm sure he does. His first attempt at the 100 kilo stone.
He seems to have a
Nice set.
Yeah, he seems to have a good.
And there's his time. Good lift.
Good lift.
Good lift.
Really good.
Well done.
He's a tall guy.
Absolutely.
Long arms.
As we know with those levers, anytime you got to do an event like that, right, it always takes more out of you. Get up past those long levers. So,
Well, you know, lifting a stone is totally different than lifting a bar. There's so many much more elements that comes into it. The whole balance thing, and it's just difficult. It's my favorite overhead lift.
it is. You have proven that many times. How long did you have your record for, Magnus?
Well, it was actually me and Brian Schoenfeld that lifted that rock at that time, 136 kilos. That was pretty much after I was retired.
Here we go, our next athlete.
So we got James Jeffers, another Canadian.
Let's go, Jeffers. Come on.
We got about 3 Canadians here.
Make sure he's getting a set here.
Well, 4 with you.
That's right. Want to make sure we're comfortable. And nice, good solid lift. Good solid lift.
Good lift.
Made sure he was prepared there.
Marshall, that was the Magnus Classic Canada qualifier champion.
Okay, nice.
So yeah, he's the one of the guys that won that Magnus Classic in Gimli, Canada
And Gimli.
this year. And qualified for this show.
Awesome. Up next, Big Ryan.
Big Ryan England from the UK.
Him one, then you.
He was here last year. He got second in the stone press last year. So, you know, 100 kilo stone shouldn't be a problem for him.
Good solid frame, close to the ground. Press and a hold. Nice lift. Nice lift. Very controlled. Very controlled.
Come on, Kim.
Who do we have in next?
We got Kim Ujurak from Greenland.
From Greenland.
His first big international contest was here at the Magnus Classic last year. I noticed him at the Arnold's in UK, and he was doing really well on some things there, so I invited him.
Well, he didn't set. You definitely want to set first on the chest,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Get a good press out. Not enough time. Not enough time.
He just lost the balance when he was locking it out.
It's the biggest thing. You got this kind of weight on your chest and shoulders, and guys want to get rid of it right away. But it's definitely more beneficial to set first. Once you're set and solid, you
Yeah.
get a better chance of it going up, right?
He actually pulled his hamstring just like 2 weeks ago.
Focus! Focus!
Come on, Kim. Find the
Focus!
bell.
Focus! There you go! There you go! Nice and easy!
Come on.
Set.
Finish it!
Nice.
Yep.
Good.
Got it.
Nice second effort. Well done.
Yeah.
Max,
Well
right.
done.
He managed to control it.
Yeah. Took his time, set the second time.
Well done.
Definitely got it up. Awesome.
Christian.
It's too small, man.
Let's go, Maxine.
Come on, Maxine.
Well, here's last year's champion.
Christian.
As last year's champion, he actually did struggle with the stone press last year, which was surprising.
Right.
He just didn't find the balance for it. I have the suspicion that he's been working on it, and he must have figured it out by now.
Has been working on, but we also know that he's dealing with a shoulder injury right now
Yeah.
as well. But that was solid. Beautiful lift. Nice lift. Good start.
That was just press.
That's
there
right.
was
Yeah.
no legs.
No legs. Yeah.
I couldn't get into warm-ups.
Good solid lift, brother.
That was a good job. So we got Christian Jon Haraldsson.
Ja, Christian. Kom maar zo.
Local.
Eén keer weg, tweede.
He is the strongest man in Iceland. He's the champion of the Iceland's Strongest Viking as well.
Wil je zo?
He had a fantastic
Duellos, Christian!
season this summer. So it's going to be interesting to see what he does.
Oh,
Go, Timo!
He didn't get that high enough on his chest.
Hátt upp á. Koma svo.
Really talented guy.
Herra.
But as people are discovering here today, it's all about that set. Get that first set, and you're ready to go.
Yeah.
Try and push it too early, and it's not going to go. Get up, get comfortable, get set, and then your big push.
It's like, when I was doing the stone press, I would always kind of jerry up the chest, lift it slightly just to feel if it was in balance. If it wasn't, put it back on my chest, readjust my hand, and then press it.
You know what, Magnus, out of the 30 years I've been doing strongman, probably the biggest question I always get asked, because they know we're friends and you're obviously my referee on my show, was how come Magnus won 4 times? And to me, what I always tell people, Magnus, is you always have the ability, the cunning ability to look at an object, know where the handles were right away, and pretty much lift it. And that's the thing, knowing where the handles are, where it's going to possibly fail on you.
Important.
Right? All right, who we got here?
Willie Jukic, he's competing for Lithuania. We call him Big Wee.
Yeah. Nice, very solid.
He's been living in Iceland for a couple of years.
Okay.
Got an Icelandic girlfriend, so
Right. That'll keep a guy around.
He's kind of half Icelandic now.
Okay. Okay.
We'll probably say he's Icelandic after a couple of years.
And been training at your facility since he's been here?
He's been training in my gym. Really athletic. Really, and he's getting his strength up. So, he's a guy to look out for. Not the biggest guy.
No. Well, as we both know, that's not what it's about, right?
I think I've proved that a couple of times.
Exactly. Right. Sorry?
Colton is the world's strongest Cree.
Okay.
Very proud
So,
of his,
Colton Sloan.
again, Canadian
Colton
Magnus Classic.
qualified in the Magnus Classic in Gimli as well.
Gimli, yeah. Yeah, for all those you haven't seen past events, make sure you go back and on the MagnusClassic.com, and you can always check out our past events. Here we go. His first lift, Colton at 100 kilos. Got to get steady first. No legs, nice solid press.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So just getting the feel for it.
that's right, yeah. Make sure you're set, get comfortable. Right. Benefit if you can do the first few stones without using your whole body, your legs, because then you've got that energy for the stones as you start to climb, right?
Yeah, like I said, this is one of my favorite events, and of course in the Magnus Classic,
Has to be here.
that's close to being the main event.
Yeah.
Rongo was the Magnus
Now we
Classic qualifier champion from Australia.
Okay.
So now we got Rongo from Australia.
From Australia.
Come on, Rongo!
Now, he won the Magnus Classic qualifier down in Australia.
Come on, Rongo! Come on, Rongo!
Oh, look at
Nice.
that.
No legs, straight up, nice and clean, very quick. Well done. Well done. Always a great confidence builder when you come in your first event. You do very well, very confident. The first lift, right? It really helps for you to move forward.
Arun is the last one in this round. The other four skipping.
So next one is Erwin Toots in this round on this weight. He's the last one on this weight. He's coming from Estonia. He was there last year as well. I think he ended up 5th last year, if I remember right.
Not enough time. Gotta wait for that referee down.
Yeah, that was a little bit in front of him.
Yeah.
You got lots of time, Irvin, lots of time.
So he never got it in balance. But that shouldn't be a problem for him.
He'll take his time this time.
Just to get the balance off it.
Lock it up
There you go.
and hold. There we go. Successful. Successful.
All right.
So everybody was successful with the 100 kilogram.
Well, not everybody. 2 skipped it.
2 skipped it, yes, but anybody who did it was successful, right? So we had 2 athletes didn't come in at that weight. Now, Magnus, with this event today, if you're in, correct? Once you decide to come in, you stay in for the bounce of stones. You cannot skip any stones.
Yes, you can skip.
Oh, can you skip?
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay.
You get 3 lifts.
Yes.
You only get 3 lifts.
Okay.
So you choose your weight. You choose your stone. You choose which one you come in to do. If you do it, you can choose your next one until you've done your 3 attempts. Then you have the opportunity to try fourth event, fourth try for a record.
If you go for the record stone.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But to be able to go and have the ability to go for a fourth attempt, your third attempt must be successful.
Okay.
We're still moving.
So moving on to the second stone.
Second stone is 112 kilos.
112 kilos. 12 kilos in a climb. So that's about 27 pounds. Get it set up. So we'll start at the top of the list. Who's first? Pierre's first, okay? So second attempt for Pierre.
Pierre
112
Mortel.
kilos. Great lineup of athletes this year, Magnus.
It is. You know, we got some of the guys that were here last year. We got some new faces. I think this is going to be a tough battle all the way through, and I cannot predict a winner. Not at all. I don't think Maxime is going to walk away from it. He's going to have to do no mistakes if he wants to win it.
Definitely got his work set for him. And I think, as you know, we have beautiful settings like this and great events and stuff. It's going to get to the point where we're going to have a hard time having all the guys come here, because it's going to be, everybody's going to want to come. So, all right, second attempt for Pierre.
Well, I've already had that problem. I had to turn a lot of people down, unfortunately.
Come on, Pierre. Come on, Pierre. Oh, no. You have time.
You have time. Come on, buddy.
Good time.
Almost.
Now, as you can see, this stone is kind of tricky. It's wider in every aspect, but this is the kind of stone I loved pressing.
Right.
The more awkward they looked for everybody else, I liked them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wider, it's thicker, right? Once again, good solid hold. And, it wasn't enough time. Wasn't enough time. Great effort, Pierre.
It was just falling backwards with it.
Yeah.
See, the weight, if you saw the weight, it was kind of tilting forward.
Yeah.
So as soon as he lifts it, it was either that going forward or him going backwards. He did not manage to get under it and to hold it steady.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I just want to mention that, Magnus, because, I mean, out of all the years you've done this and stuff, the whole thing is people have always appreciated your honesty, right, about lifting and everything else. And you've got a great team of guys here in Athlete that now are in Iceland that travel with you. And I think you've taught them well. And we have a really fair group of referees and judges here in this competition today as well.
Definitely. Stefan Karel Thorvarsson here again with the 112.
Come on, Stefan. Up. Go, Stefan. And boom. Hold, hold, hold. You have it.
Yes.
Yes,
He
nice.
got it. Nice.
Nice. Fought for that, but he got it. Yeah.
He almost lost his balance there, but he managed to correct it and get it up. Nice.
And you. Change Stefan, sorry.
All right. So once again, as we always do, give the athletes the opportunity to set the stone where they want. Although I don't think it much matters on that one. It's pretty square. It is what it is, right? So, yeah. Sometimes that's as much as a sometimes that's as much of a mental thing as it is a physical thing. So mentally, at least he's got it.
James Jeffers, Canada, going for 112.
Come on, James. Come on, James.
Solid set, and then
Yes.
nice. Good lift. Good solid lift. Good solid lift. You know, when you talk about stones, and we've got stones a couple times here today, stones of manhood, the stones that are used for strength all over the world is quite incredible. There's so many different events and the reason they came about, and we're going to see a bunch of stone lifts this weekend with stones.
Well, I think I got stones in pretty much, some kind of a stone thing in pretty much 5 of the 8 events.
Nice.
And I like to think kind of refer to the old kind of traditional kind of strongman.
Yeah. All right, here's Mika.
Mika Toro.
Come on, Mika.
Oh,
Get yourself set.
close. He was smart to reset, but it just wasn't good enough.
See, that's the thing, you know, you have a 160 seconds, you're on your own.
You've got time, Mika. You've got time. Come on. Come on, Mika. Come on, Mika. You have time. Come on.
Nice.
Yeah,
Solid.
you got it.
Hang on to it. Hang on
got
to
it.
it. Nice, Mika.
I don't know what he said there, but it didn't sound really nice.
Well, nice, Mika. Good lift.
So Ryan, Kim, and Max are passing on this one.
Okay.
Kristján er að koma. Já, Ryan fyrir ekki að sleppir, Kim sleppir og Max sleppir. Ryan, Kim og Max slepp allir.
So then we got Christian Jón Haraldsson going for this stone.
Okay, once again, last year's strongest Viking. Moving on, young man, he should do. Got to get set.
It just started pulling him forward.
Yeah.
That means the hands were not placed exactly right. So if you want to do this right, it kind of should be when you press it, the weight should kind of pull itself a little bit over your head.
Right.
See?
Nice.
There you go.
Good clean
Nice.
lift. Good clean lift. Successful at 112. So do you expect last year's record to be broken this year, Magnus?
I do. Now, it was even tougher this, you know, when we did it last year. We were at the big waterfall, Gullfoss, and it was a snowstorm that morning getting up there. So we had to shovel some snow out of the way, and they were like standing on gravel and snow, and still did a fantastic job.
Great event. All right, here we go.
Willie Jakuts. Kapiri for Lithuania. Big wee, look at that.
Nice. And a little extra for the crowd there,
Yeah.
right? Or for the camera, whichever one it was, right? So, yeah, nice. That does a lot too. If you stop that, do that little showmanship, does a lot for your mental capacity too,
Right.
right? Makes you
Definitely.
feel stronger and more confident. So,
Mongol will skip. Mongol skipping.
He's skipping.
Skipping. Mongol.
So now guys are starting to play tactics and,
That's right.
and passing on stone or passing on certain weights, and that's fine because they think they're going to be able to do heavier stones.
that's the thing that
You only had 3 attempts, so you choose your weights wisely.
our audience has to understand that it is a cat and mouse game. You don't want to wear yourself out too early, but you don't want to come too late where you haven't done it.
Exactly.
So, next lifter.
Colton Sloan, Canada. World's
go,
strongest
Colton.
Cree. Look at that.
Good job, Colton.
I think Colton might have started from the too light of a stone.
Right. Now to win this, he's got to go to the big jump. He might have to skip 2 weights or 3 weights, right? So,
exactly.
whereas like you said, if he had spaced it out, I would have had a better chance. So.
Well, sometimes you gotta take chances.
That's right.
Sometimes they pay off, sometimes they don't. And it can come and bite you in the ass. So we got Irvin Toots. Now we are here at the, this is called the Fishermans Village. This is a part of the Viking village and hotels and restaurant. But this is here on the water bank, really nice area.
Very beautiful setting. Was moving forward, he wasn't set yet.
He didn't set his hands on the right spot. It wasn't in balance.
High on the chest.
And you need to bring this up, so when it's on your chest, it's touching your chin as well.
Too quick. Too quick. Wasn't a bad press, but no control. No control. Yes, talking about the settings, both the Viking Village where we stayed last night, and then here today at the Fisherman's Village. Very beautiful locations for anybody out there looking to come to Iceland. There's so many things here to see. Magnus took me around and showed me the Blue Lagoon, the springs yesterday, and these places. It's such a beautiful tourist attraction and great host, great hospitality with everybody here. And today, compared to what we had yesterday for weather, Magnus, just a beautiful place, beautiful weather. So great day for competition, especially at the end of November.
Yeah, well, like I said, you know, the first day last year did not have this kind of good weather. But, you know, whatever it is, you know, this is, you know, extreme conditions. This is Strongman.
Yeah, test another part of your strength, right? So it's not always about the implements. Sometimes it could be about the conditions and the weather. So.
Okay.
All right.
So, Eyþór Ingólfsson Melstead with his first attempt.
So he's decided to come in at 112 for his first lift.
Sure has. Now last year he lifted the 137 kilos. Equaling the record that he had done the year before at the Strongest Man in Iceland contest.
Nice, good lift, good lift. Good solid first lift, good way to start.
Stefán, eftir að ná í steinin.
So next stone is 122 kilo. So
3 before you.
pretty soon now we should start seeing things getting interesting.
Right. We'll find out who's decided to, who's come in too late, who's come in too early. Right. This is where we'll find out.
I don't know if anybody's noticed, but Jacob Finnerty hasn't done any lift yet. So I don't know when he's going to come in, but it's interesting. He's feeling really confident that he's going to do a world record.
We've always seen, though, with these cat and mouse games, if it's not the right day and you do come in too late, whether it's weight for height or stones, or it can really play games with you physically and mentally, right?
Well, yeah. And apparently Jacob Finnerty's dream was to come to Iceland, press a stone record in front of me. So, hey, I hope he gets it.
Nothing like a little bit of added pressure, right? To have the king of stones here and try and beat a world record in front of him, right?
Now I got some pressure on him to do it.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. All right.
Yeah. So,
Moving
next
on.
stone is out.
Okay. Once again, what's the weight of this stone, Magnus?
122 kilos.
James ready.
Okay.
So, Stefán Karel Torfason. Baby mammoth.
That's right.
So I think this would be his third attempt there.
Correct. Yeah, third stone for him. 122. Get a good set. Nice clean press. A little bit of leg. He's done.
He doesn't feel like he can get it. When you feel like, there's like no point going for it more if you feel you're not getting it.
Kim, you're after Ryan.
First competition of 3 days, right? First competition of 3 days. You definitely don't want to wear yourself out. So.
No. I think, this is, now we're getting to the point that we'll start playing cat and mouse a little bit. The stronger pressers will definitely want to get points on this one.
Correct.
So we got Colton Sloan now. That's going to be James Jeffers. Sorry. Those Canadians all look the same.
That's right, yeah. That's why I grew the beard, so you can tell the difference, right? So,
yeah.
All right, here we go.
I might think you were out there, All right. So he's got it to his chest. He's got to get his hands underneath.
Come on, James.
Looks like he's leaning back a little bit. Oh, there he goes. He's readjusting.
He's kind of still tilting towards
it's still
his face,
tipping,
so he's got to get these hands in the right position there.
You're strong. Good fight. Come on.
Just couldn't quite find that spot.
You got 20 seconds.
Come on, James. You can do it, bud.
Come on, James. Come on, James. There's time. Now. There's time.
Get after it now, James. Get after it
Let's
now.
go. Come on, James.
See if he picks a new location on that rock. No, same location, going from the same side.